Breaking news, a woman accused of strangling her boyfriend's daughter is now in custody. David Highfield is live with more on what happened. David.
Yeah, Susan, we just got word very recently that Diasha Ringgold has turned herself in to county police. She is now waiting to be arraigned. Now, after the baby in this case died, a forensic pathologist had concerns about bruising around the little girl's neck, and the medical examiner has ruled that this baby died from strangulation. Diasha Ringgold is accused of strangling her boyfriend's 23-month-old daughter, Aubrey Sherrill, at this apartment in Clairton. Ringgold's grandmother doesn't want her face shown, but tells me the charges cannot be true.
She was young, so something happened and she panicked or whatever happened. I don't know. I wasn't up there. Simple as that. But I know my grandbaby ain't did nothing to that baby.
According to court papers, Ringgold told investigators she had been sleeping that afternoon. Her boyfriend called and woke her up, and that's when she realized the baby's lips were blue. She says she ran to the living room to have her brother drive her to the hospital. But police say phone records show something else, that Ringgold's cell phone was used beginning at 2:57 for 20 Google searches, including how to wake up a knocked-out person, my friend got choked out, what to do, and how to do CPR on a baby. They arrived at the hospital more than an hour after the searches began, which police say shows she did not get the baby there immediately. The medical examiner has ruled the death a strangulation, and Ringgold is charged with homicide.
They're wrong. Simple as that.
Well, tell me why. You don't think that she could...
loved that baby. That's why. She raised that baby.
There's no way that you think she would have harmed.
No. She spent more time with the baby up there than she did her own.
Well, as you heard, Diasha Ringgold is a mom herself. She has a 5-year-old little girl. Her mother actually has custody of that little girl.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again and hit you with a video. Now, I hope you all had a great weekend. I hope you all had fun, enjoyed yourself, relaxed, went out and danced, shopped a little bit, went out to eat or whatnot. You know, just wish you all much blessings and much success also. But we have a very unfortunate story where we have a woman who is a mom herself. What kind of mom she is, I don't really know, because she don't even have custody of her child. You all might be saying to yourself, well, damn, Trey, why would that tie into this story? Because it makes a lot of sense, because if you can't take care of your own child, and we all know somebody, at least one person, whether we kin to them or not, that does not have custody of their child, and for you not to have custody of your child means that you have trouble, basically, you know, either keeping a job, keeping a place to stay, or you're just an unfit mother or father. Now, this goes for men and women. It ain't just women also. So let me make that perfectly clear, because I don't want nobody to say I'm trying to be biased or anything like that. But for you to not have custody of your own child shows that some kind of way you don't have yourself all the way together, as in this case right here, where we have a woman accused of strangling her boyfriend's 1-year-old baby to death, and basically didn't show any emotion from what people said. Not me, you know what I'm saying? Not me. From what her own brother said when he came by the house, and from what other people said. The only one was steadfast speaking up for her was her grandmother. Did you hear her grandma? Grandma had like she didn't give a damn about the little 1-year-old losing her life. She basically cared about her grandbaby. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your damn own grandbabies, your own children, be little monsters themselves, and you all don't want to acknowledge that. I don't understand that. But when other people do shit and other people kids do it, we quick to call them out, but we won't call our own out. I don't like hypocrite, two-faced people like that. But at the same time, I understand she trying to protect her own. The hell with the little child in her eyes. That's what I feel, because she did not really show no emotion, talking about, well, her granddaughter spent all the time with the child, you know, more than with her own child. No, she should have been spending time with her own child first. First of all, you already got one baby that your mom got custody of. Why would you go somewhere and look after another baby if you're not even looking after the 5-year-old that's biologically yours? I'm going to read a snippet from this story, and I'm going to give my opinion. Surely, as we go. Woman accused of strangling boyfriend's 1-year-old baby to death after her what? Google searches reveal. That's why I'm telling you. Number one, don't kill nobody, period, unless your life online. And I doubt very seriously if a 1-year-old can threaten your life and make you feel like you have to defend yourself. That's the only way I can see having justification for taking someone else's life if yours is in danger also. If you can't escape, if there's no remedy, you have to do something. I understand that. Then you can do whatever you want to do, bring all the paws out, whatever. But when you're dealing with children, you have to understand one thing. These are children. These are not adults. These are not little men, even though we call our sons little men. They still little babies. You see what I'm saying? But we try to make these kids grow up too fast. And also, do you see some of these people, the way they treat these children? You see what I'm saying? Do you see how some of them treat their children, cuss them out, slap them up all the side of the head? But the moment somebody expose them, they the bad guy, not the person that's killing the children, not the person that's molesting the children, but the person who basically shining a light on it. Let's go and continue. Now, a woman turned herself in after autopsy results ruled her boyfriend's 1-year-old daughter died by strangulation. All events thereafter made her the key suspect because what she did was very suspicious and suspect also because, number one, the first thing you should have done if you was totally innocent, and like a lot of people have done, they would probably have panicked, cried, whatever, but you would call 911. Or if you don't call 911, you'll be calling 911 on your way to the hospital, or just basically calling the ambulance, period. If you don't want to go to the hospital, you wouldn't have waited an hour. You wouldn't have did all kinds of Google searches like you a doctor. You feel me? This is a baby, even in a damn adult. You feel me? You can't even really push on a baby chest hard because you know they're developing, they're just born basically. So you cannot do CPR on a baby the same way you can an adult. And my nurses and my doctors, my people who know about that type of things, please chime in the comment section and let the people know. You cannot do CPR the same way on a child that you can a damn adult. You're gonna break their damn rib cage. Now, according to CBS News, 23-month-old Aubrey Sherrill, may she rest in peace, died. And this is basically an update. She died on April 27, but everything just now coming to the light with the investigation being wrapped up and this case going on to court. Now, the source says she was taken to Jefferson Hospital after her father's girlfriend, 21-year-old Deasia Ringo, look 21, look every bit of 38 in the face. Yes, 38 in the face with them damn contact lens on, baby. You know damn well your eyes is not blue. You know what I'm saying? But you know what they say about blue eyes. I'm not going to say the last part. But anyway, now 21-year-old Deasia Ringo sound like somebody that choked the shit out a damn child. Sound like somebody that choked the shit out of a cat and also choked the shit out of a chicken. Now, found the child not breathing in her apartment around 3 p.m. Wow, how did the child all of a sudden stop breathing around all times 3 p.m.? Everything happened between 3 and 3:30 or 3 and 4 in the morning. That's why I stay my ass in the house. Aubrey was flown to UPMC Children's Hospital and pronounced dead just before 10:30 p.m. According to the source, poor thing never even had a chance. That's why you got to be careful who you let your children around. Y'all think people like me and myself just be up here just talking and talking and talking. Number one, I don't do nothing for without a reason. It's a reason behind everything. It's a reason behind my madness, if you will. But at the same time, the point is to wake people up. Keep the antennas up. We got our antennas up on every damn thing goes on. What's going on Power? What's going on Empire? What's going on with R. Kelly? What's going on with Black China? What's going on with all the other celebrities? But we fail to realize our kids getting the hell choked out of them right in front of us. Now, the Allegheny, I guess that's what they call it, County Medical Examiner Office forensic pathologist didn't feel right about the bruising on the child's neck area. And if the child died, because they have some illness, I can't think of it off top, where these children, where they'll succumb, in their sleep, these newborns. Now that is truthful, but one thing about it, they're not going to have blue marks around their neck. You know what I'm saying? If somebody choked the shit out you, that's how you get those blue marks. So how can a child get marks around the neck and also around the arms? Somebody done choked the hell out this damn baby. The baby just didn't wake up oneself and choke itself out. You ever heard somebody or seen somebody say choke yourself out or choke themselves out? Hell no, you might go choke somebody else out. You're not going to choke your damn self out. If you think I'm lying, try and see how long it take you and just listen to me talk. I bet you'll have a hard damn time. Now, so the agency contacted the Allegheny County Police Homicide Unit to continue investigating the child's death because the whole death was very suspicious because how in the hell did this child get these marks around her wrists and also this bruising around her neck where it turned blue? That shows asphyxiation, shows that she was being strangled. According to the girlfriend, she put the child on the floor on top of a blanket after the father left for work, allegedly around 3 p.m. Why would you put the baby on the floor around the time the father left? Why couldn't the child just stay in the bed with you? If that's what you was, or if you was on the couch. You know how some of you all be on one end, your child be on the other end. And if you're in the bed, you be on one end, the child be on the other end. What's the purpose of getting up, putting the child on the damn floor? You feel me? Like, come on. If the child is trash, come on. And also, now I know people put their children on the floor also because somebody gonna come and say, well, I put my child on the floor, but I doubt if you do it around that time. You feel me? If you gonna do it, you will do it most likely during a certain hour. You wouldn't wake up, then put the child on the floor, and then go back to sleep. That sounds very suspect. Now, supposedly Ringo then fell asleep. Quite convenient. The source notes, she told authorities that when she woke up later, I guess the insurgents came in her house and choked that baby out, or somebody from the Taliban or Afghanistan or whoever else, some unknown mystery, the invisible man himself came up in there and choked the baby. She didn't have shit to do with it. Remember, she went to sleep. She's like Sleeping Beauty. She's getting her rest. So you can't blame her. I was asleep. I'm innocent. You can tell that shit to somebody else. Now, she says when she woke up later, Aubrey was lying on her back, lips blue. How in the hell did all this damn happen? How did all this happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, the baby was all right. You put the baby on the floor, which is very suspect. And then you wake up, the baby lips blue, and she laying on her back looking up at the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, make that make sense, somebody. Now, as she mentioned in her testimony, she immediately went into the living room and told her brother to drive her to a hospital, stating that driving was faster than calling 911 and waiting. No, boo-boo, no. You supposed to call 911 and be on your way to the hospital and stay on the phone with them and let them know the roads you're going down. So that case, you know what I'm saying, if the ambulance coming toward you and you going toward them, you'll meet sooner. You feel me? I mean, try it, run into each other and watch how fast who will get there first. You standing still or two people running together. Which one would be faster? Anyway, so that don't make any sense right there also. Now, however, after detectives received permission to download data from the girlfriend's phone, yeah, they're going to hit that phone up. Her activity didn't match her story or the timelines. Okay, so we have probable cause now to see that you are lying. So let's see what Google search brought up, what she was searching for. It says, how to wake up a knocked out person at 2:57 p.m. She's not breathing. What to do at 3:04 p.m. and how to do CPR on a baby at 3:27 p.m. How long can your brain go without oxygen, people, before you succumb? Tell me that to my nurses. I got nurses and doctors. I got all kinds of people that listen to me. Like I said, I got people all the way in Trinidad and Tobago. Big shout out to them. Canada, even on the map. And in Kashnakistan. You know what I'm saying? I check my analytics, and I'm not trying to get off subject. I check my analytics. I'm like, goddamn, everybody in Kashnakistan watching your boy. All four of them in the goats. But anyway, so make that make sense to me. Now, if this child been unconscious, there ain't no telling how long this child been basically dead, forget unconscious, and you steady trying to do CPR and all this stuff, and then you let this whole time period go by, which is what they gonna judge you by, because if it was an accident, you would act that accordingly. And I know people be scared and stuff. I understand that's natural, but if you innocent, guess what? The truth will set you free. I don't care what nobody say. Now, I'm not gonna preach, but we gotta make it make sense. If you don't have nothing to hide, you gonna put it all out there. You know what I'm saying? You'll be racing down to the damn hospital with the police and 911 on the phone if you innocent. But if you got something to hide, you're gonna sit there and try to cover it up, instead of making it right. That's what people do. Instead of owning up to the fact what they done, because who gonna own up to the fact they done choked the shit out of a kid and done killed a child? Not too many people is gonna do that. So that shows that she had basically not so much of as a motive, but she's very suspicious as her actions, what she done during this time period, when she said she didn't do that at first. Then she also visited CPR instructions for infants and small children at 3:28 p.m. However, that was an actual web page. And again, later, around 3:47 p.m., she searched how to do CPR on a baby one more time. So somebody please tell me, in this day and age, a damn 21-year-old do not know about CPR? 21-year-olds do not know about times of death and how long it takes somebody. If you've been laying on the floor dead for an hour, how long do somebody gonna keep on searching? Just put yourself in the story, if you will. Put yourself in her shoes. Not saying you would have choked the child. We're not saying that. But the point is, if you would have seen the child choke, okay, just in case you didn't call 911, how long is you gonna keep sitting up here searching for how to do CPR? I mean, shouldn't something tell you in your mind, look, it's over with? Basically, you know what I'm saying? And you waited that long and then you still didn't even take the child nowhere, didn't seek help or anything. Now, her brother's story was slightly different. The brother, like, I'm not going down for your ass. I'm not going down with accessory, you know, because that showed what it would be. According to CBS, he told officers he was staying at his sister's apartment. As far as times are concerned, he allegedly left around 9:20 a.m. and returned around 4 p.m. When he got back, he found the door locked and thought it was strange. Bro spilled the beans on your ass, sis, like he should have. You damn child, allegedly now, child killer. Reportedly, Ringo answered the door and didn't appear distraught. She appeared all right, and this comes from her own biological brother's mouth. Don't take my word. Don't take the news word, because we know the news lies sometimes too. And also people who do certain stories lie, even though I don't have a dog in the fight to lie. But people do twist these stories or leave certain things out. No, I'm going to give it all to you and hope you can digest it all at once. But at the same time, who would lie on their own sister? This guy basically was protecting himself, and he told the people the truth. He says that she didn't appear distraught, which means that she appeared normal. When she didn't seem like nothing was wrong with her, she seemed perfectly normal another time. According to the brother, instead, she simply let him inside and she went into the bedroom. So what did she go into the bedroom for? Did she go in there to throw that old Genuine on? Tell me, do you want to go home with me? Did she go into the bedroom, throw that old R. Kelly on? Let's go half on a baby. For those who still listen to the Pied Piper. Did she go in there and watch reruns of Maury Povich talking about you are not the father? I don't think so. No, this is what she did. Ringo allegedly came from the bedroom holding the baby. She then told her brother the child had stopped breathing altogether. The baby done been dead now. Baby just chilling up in there now. However, her brother says the child was blue, not just the lips. The whole baby was damn blue. I mean, man, that really right there, I'm telling you, that pisses me off. And then the fact people will make excuses of, but you let this be a man done did this to this child. I bet you her old ass grandma, and I hate to say it, and I respect my elders, but I don't respect nobody trying to sit up here and take up for somebody who done did something like this when all the evidence shows that you guilty. Point blank. Who do Google searches for an hour? You see what I'm saying? It can be a man or a woman. I'm going to give it to you equal. But the point is, how can you sit up here and make excuses for your granddaughter and overlook this little child? Your granddaughter had a chance to make better decisions. You see what I'm saying? If that's the case, she would have custody of her own 5-year-old child instead of looking after another guy, 1-year-old child that's not hers. Do that make sense? Oh, maybe I'm just going a little too hard, huh? Anyway, now accordingly, they rushed the child to his car and drove Aubrey to the nearest hospital, what they should have did off top. But during the ride, he instructed Ringo to perform CPR. Nevertheless, local authorities state Ringo's Google searches weren't consistent with her claim to have left immediately for the hospital. Because how in the hell could you have left? Because also they got location. They can tell where your location's at. They have cell towers. Your phones give off these pings and stuff in case you all don't know. You know, you can cut your phone off as long as you got that battery in them. Some of them got hidden batteries also because people got smart committing crimes, and what they'll do, they'll take the battery out so the phone don't have a ping, so therefore they would know the location. But that's why they made these batteries so hard to come out. Remember back in the day, you just be able to slide your back off these cell phones? Now you got to go through all kinds of stuff, and some of them you can't even take off. So think about that for a second. So the authorities, the people already knew that she did not respond properly in the correct manner. That's the whole point. So she basically got herself caught up. Now on August the 10th, the Allegheny County Medical Examiner's Office ruled Aubrey's death a homicide by strangulation. And you know what the hell that's going to mean. Now Ringo has turned herself in to authorities. She did so on Monday. According to the source, she's being charged with criminal homicide and endangering the welfare of a child. It should be murder. It should be damn murder. I don't know if it's first degree, but it should be second degree murder, because that is flat out murder. Criminal homicide. But anyway, let me know. Hold on, let's see what the granny said. This is the saddest part about the whole situation to me, because a lot of you all fail to realize that you don't have no angels. You know, we would like to think our children are the best this, the smartest that. You know, that's what the parents are supposed to think, grandparents who really have love for the child. But damn, stop protecting people when they do something wrong, because trust me, if she can choke the shit out of a child, allegedly, she would have no problem putting her paws on you, granny. This is what granny said. They are wrong. Simple as that. The reporter said, tell me why. You don't think she could? The grandmother said because she loved that baby. That's why she raised that baby. Now, not forgetting she didn't raise her own. The mama got custody of the own child. She's not even in the house with that child. So how can she go raise somebody else's baby if you didn't raise your own baby? But it's just like some guys and some women do, but mostly guys, they won't raise their child, but they'll go raise another female child. Now, also the reporter asked, there's no way that you think she would have harmed the child? The grandmother's response, and it was emphatically, she says, hell no. She spent more time with that baby up there than she did her own. And that's all you need to hear right there. I'm going to let you all be the judge on this. Let me know what you all think. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and definitely share the video with your people who you know be abusing the shit out their kids or you think abusing their damn kids, and say something if you think that or if you see that. But at the same time, it's sad though, because you have the own grandmother. She don't know she really told the truth, even though she was lying at first when she said she spent more time with that child than her own. Who in their right mind spend more time with somebody else's child than their own biological child? Let me think about that for a second. I'm gonna give you all a while to think about that. Anyway, y'all stay blessed, love them children. If you don't love them children, give them to somebody who will, and you never should have had them. I'm out.